Good afternoon and welcome to Tuesday's edition of the Warrior Daily. I'm Cameron Weinenthaler, joined by Warrior volleyball coach Phil Nickel. 1-1 this past weekend. Recap the matches against Ohio Dominican and Tiffin for us.
Well, we came out against Ohio Dominican, and I thought we actually played fairly well. We were up in every game by, I think, a minimum 4 or 5 points in every set that we were in. And unfortunately, we had a really hard time closing them out for some reason. And, we messing with our lineup a little bit, trying to find the right combination, and tried some different people, and still, I guess, didn't quite find the right combination because we got stuck in a couple rotations. So there were some positives to take out of it. It was a very frustrating and I think disappointing loss in that we were ahead in every set, and you looked at the box score at the end, and we were ahead in basically everything, and to not be able to pull that out was kind of discouraging in a way. But like I said, we tried to focus on the positives. Came back on Saturday. First 2 games against Tiffin were very close. And this time we were at 30-28 in game 1 or something.
And their record isn't really indicative of how talented
no,
that team
they
is.
actually are pretty solid. They're very scrappy. I think their libero leads the league in digs, and they have a very good outside hitter in McQuaid.
I think the libero just set their program digs record.
I'm sure.
So
she
she
digs
was
a lot.
solid.
So, but the good thing was we were able to pull that game out. Close, tight. 30-28. There's some really good rallies and some really good things. We pulled that out. They came back and took the second game, but then we made a couple adjustments in between 2 and 3 and came out and really took care of business in games 3 and 4 and played pretty well. And you could see the confidence start to grow in the team, and hopefully we can carry that forward now into the rest of our season.
And going off that Tiffin match, got the win, broke the losing streak. Would you say that's kind of just in time if you still want to achieve some goals?
Absolutely. And, it was... We talked about going into the weekend. We really wanted to try to win out. And, obviously everybody wants to win. You want to win out all your matches. But we said if we could win out, we had a chance to be exactly where we wanted to be, or close to it anyway. So it was a little disappointing with the loss on Friday, but, getting that win on Saturday, and hopefully that kind of gives us some confidence moving forward so that we can keep going here and can still end up in pretty good shape if we can take care of business the rest of the way.
Big match tonight against Findlay. Beat them earlier in the year, beginning of October, in 5 sets. What kind of challenges do they present in being able to beat a team twice in a season? Talk about those challenges.
Well, Findlay's a very good team, and their record, they're a lot like us in some ways. They're a little bit up and down. They block pretty well. They're really good in the middle. Their middles are pretty good. He's got some experience on that team, and I expect it to be a battle. It seems like it always is. We've here, there, it doesn't seem to matter. It's a 4 or 5 gamer, it seems like, every time. So, I think it'll be a great match. They're good. I think we're capable of playing pretty well, and the 2 teams know each other pretty well, which makes it kind of fun and exciting, and definitely some rivalry there. So.
Kind of the battle for second place in the division, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where it was kind of disappointing again with one of those losses that put us a game behind them. But obviously this is a chance for us to catch back up and hopefully, like I said, take care of business.
And like we've mentioned a few times, still an opportunity to make the tournament and achieve some goals, because you make the tournament, you never know what happens. Take us through some of your messaging to the team, some of your phrases and words, and what are you guys talking about as you go down the stretch here?
Well, we've talked a lot. We've had a number of distractions this year, which haven't helped us at all. But we've kind of tried to really focus now on the finish. And after we came back from the crossover, we talked about we have basically a 7-game season, and that's kind of what we focused on. 7 matches. We still control our own destiny. Let's take care of business. Let's do our thing. Be a great team, really focus on the team aspect, and try to, play the best volleyball of our season right here at the end, and see if we can make some noise and, put some scare into people, or, be the team that no one wants to play in the conference tournament. Obviously, we have to get to the conference tournament, but if we can get on a roll and play some good volleyball, like you said, anything can happen. So that's what our goal is right now.
All right, thanks for the time, Coach. Hope to see everybody inside the Math Night tonight against Findlay for Faculty and Staff Appreciation Night.